Hey guys, how are you doing today? Well, today was definitely a divine appointment. This diner that I was going into was totally packed. I mean, you couldn't find a spot, so I had to leave the diner, go down the road a little to park to get into the diner. I usually sit up at the counter, and I just thought, let me just see if I can. I also asked the Lord if there's anybody there to pray over, show me. So I had to wait a little bit, but then there was a man in front of me, an older man. Two seats just became available, and I told the older man, "There's a seat available for you," and then I got the seat next to him, and I got to sit next to this young gentleman, Kyle. His name is Kyle, 27 years old, and he had such a personality. I mean, he is so charismatic. The jokes that came out of that young man, and yes, he has autism, but I know that there's in the spectrum there's different levels, and I believe he's level one. He gosh, there's just so much to tell. I just listened to his dad, by the way, was way down the other end. I guess they couldn't get seats together. And his dad did come down and say, maybe he thought his son was bothering me. He wasn't. He said, "Do you want to, there's a seat now available. Do you want to come up with me?" And Kyle's like, "No." And I said, "Hey, I'll take care of him. He's good. He's not bothering me one bit." And so that led to that. Kyle got to sit next to me. He said, "Will you?" The father did say, "Would you cut his pancakes for him?" I'm absolutely, not a problem. Poured all this syrup on for him. Anyway, very bright young man. He's going to Villanova University just to learn how to get out there in the world. All right, a trade, everything, and I did get to bring the Lord in. He's Jewish, but his mother is Catholic, so I guess half and half. But I did get to bring the Lord into him, and I asked him what would he want prayer for, and so we prayed over. He actually is a black belt too in karate. This is amazing. His dad owns a karate studio down the street, so to get to pray over him for protection, although he might not need it, and other things, and just the conversations we had. He met a couple friends at Villanova University. One has Down syndrome, but he owns his own salsa company. And they're talking about moving in with each other. And their parents are all for it. So it's just a whole other world for me to listen to this young man. Although, not to compare them, but when I went to college, I became friends with a guy who had cerebral palsy. And I drove him everywhere. Bright young man. So it was a good day today, and Kyle started finding out all about the Lord, and if he has any situations, how he can call upon the Lord. So yeah, that was my day today at the diner. How was yours? Divine appointments. Just ask the Holy Spirit to bring them to you. Sometimes you don't even have to go to them. God knows what He's doing. God bless.